Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I hope you are all well. Today I am going to teach you subject SST of class 5th, and my code number is 12.16.28, unit number 3, and topic is continents of the world. 7 continents are all connected into one supercontinent by very large ocean. By very large ocean is called Pangea, and then this supercontinent is divided into 7 continents. Continents means very large part of Earth. There are 7 continents: Asia, Europe, Africa, Australia, North America, South America, Antarctica. First of all, I like to define Asia. Asia is the first largest continent in size. Mount Everest is the biggest. Mount Everest is also situated in Asia. Sahara Gobi Desert is the biggest desert of this continent. Oil-producing nations are also in this continent. China, India and Japan are the most developed countries economically. Next, I like to define Europe. Europe is the most developed countries in the terms of economics. European Union is the biggest economic and European Union. There are 50 countries and several states in Europe. Russia is the biggest country of Europe. Bodies of water surrounded this continent, means rivers surrounded the Europe. Next, Africa. Africa is the second largest continent of the world. So Africa is the second largest continent of the world. The line of equator passes through it. It is the hottest continent in the world. It is hottest continent in the world and commonly known as Black Continent. There are 50 countries in this continent. Swahili is the most famous language of this continent. Next, Australia. Australia is called as Island continent because of its size and isolated location. Isolated locations means a lone location. It is one of the least populated, but at the same time it is the wealthiest continent in the world. Many unique species like kangaroo, koala, dingo are found in Australia. 5,700 species of animals are found in Australia, and 80% are unique and cannot be found anywhere else in the world. Next, North America. North America is the third largest continent in the world. North America is the third largest continent in the world. North America is located in North Hemisphere. There are 23 countries in this continent. North America has diverse climate, geography and wildlife. Okay. Next, South America. South America is located in southern hemisphere. There the line of equator passes through it. Brazil is the biggest country of this continent, and in terms of population and area. Okay, the world's biggest rainforest, Amazon rainforest, also in this continent. Next, Antarctica. Antarctica is known as Iceland frozen continent. It has few native plants and animals. Australia has sheets of ice. Temperature can reach -87 degrees centigrade in some regions of Antarctica. Next, we have exercise of this units, continents of the world. And first is choose the correct answer. The oil producing, first object is the oil producing nations are in Asia. Okay, and second, Europe is the world's second smallest continent by surface area. Third, we have Brazil is the largest country of South America in terms of both area and population. I already told to you. Okay, temperature can reach -87 degrees centigrade in some regions of Antarctica. I already told you. Okay. Africa is the second largest continent in the world. China, India and Japan are the most economically developed countries of Europe. Okay. Next, we B questions we have tick the correct statement and cross the false one. Europe and Asia are combined at times and referred to as Russia. It's correct. Asia is broadly divided into 6 regions. It's also correct. Russia has a portion of its land in both the continents of Africa and Asia. It's wrong. Asia has 12th largest economy in the world. No, it's wrong. Amazon rainforest is the world's largest rainforest. It's correct. Europe is the 3rd most populated continent. It's also correct. And question C, we have match the following, and we match the column A with column B. Okay, highest peak in the world, obviously in Asia. Biggest political union in the world, we already read it, European Union. Okay, 50 countries and several territories, yeah, states in Europe. Okay, Africa is commonly known as black continent. Australia is known as island continent. Okay, we called Australia island continent. South America, Amazon river. Australia, frozen Antarctica, frozen continent, not officially recognized by United Nations of Taiwan. Mandarin in Asia. Okay, next we have D questions. Give short answer. What is Pangea? I already in the first of lecture I already defined 7 continents were all connected into one supercontinent by very large ocean. It's called Pangea. Okay, students. And which is the largest desert in Asia? Gobi Desert is the largest desert in Asia. Which countries span on 2 continents? Russia, Indonesia, Turkey, Panama and Egypt. And question next हमारे पास we have understand the questions and answer accordingly. Okay, why Africa is the hottest continent in the world? Because it lies in the center of the earth. The subjective type questions. Subject, name 6 regions of the continent. Why Antarctica is known as frozen continent? Well, first I like to define second question. Why Antarctica is known as commonly known as frozen continents. It has few native plants and animals. It has sheets of ice. Antarctica has a windest and coldest climates in the world. Okay, and first name the 6 regions of the continent. We have already read it, and we have this book, and this is a map, and they mentioned there North Asia, Central Asia, Eastern Asia, Western Asia, South Asia, Southeast Asia. Okay, I hope you understand my lecture. Stay home, save lives. Allah Hafiz.